My name is Dina Joyce. I'm the Chief of the Office of Boards and Commissions. And under the direction of Director Chow, he wanted us to make sure that we bring more viable firms into the city to do business with the city of Baltimore. So we started having these outreach. And I just want to thank you guys for coming out because it's been only 2 years and we have had a full room each time. I do appreciate you. Can you give yourself a round of applause? Thank you. So we partner with citywide agencies for the Office of Boards and Commissions, and we pre-qualify firms who desire to do work with the city of Baltimore, and that's for all city agencies. The other partners we have here today are some from the state Small Business Administration, WSSC. We have Wayne Frazier's group, and we have DPW, Director Chow's, his brainchild, which is the DPW Small Business Development Program. This is to assist small businesses and have them contract ready to do business. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Director Chow.
Yes.
Thank you, Dina. Good evening, all of you. It was so exciting to see all the discussion, conversations going on. We couldn't get you to quiet down. What that means is, to me, is we are being successful holding this event together, because this is what it's all about. It is about introducing small firms with the larger firms and let all of you get to know each other better. So when it comes time to bid on contracts, you already have that working relationship built. So you no longer have to do a cold knock on anyone's office about introducing yourself and so on and all that. Like Dina said, this is the second year. Last year we held this event at the Montebello training facility. Some of you were there, and that was a much smaller space. Room was packed. The air was stuffy because we got lots and lots of people in there. So this year we take to this larger venue, but I can see that next year we need to find a bigger place than this. But this, you get the view of the outside, right? So I get to see you, you all see, right? So, first of all, I want to say, Public Works, Department of Public Works, we do about $500 million worth of construction work on an annual basis. In other words, we do about 80+% of all city capital programs within our department. So that means there's a lot of stuff going on, lots of construction going on. Us, we stand up in terms of our infrastructure replacements and so on and all that, because we have a very old system here in Baltimore. And it's time that we take a more proactive steps in addressing those older infrastructures. So in other words, that we need more folks that come into Baltimore do business. And we need to have more firms here for a simple reason. For my purpose is to generate more competitions, right? Healthy competitions is always good for all involved, whether it's you on the contracting end or us on the owner end. Now also at the same time, I want to talk a little bit about this is in conjunction with our small business development program, right? We've been doing the small business development program since 2016. This is an annual sort of training event for small firms or entrepreneurs who wants to start their own firm. So how do you do business with Baltimore City? How do you actually get contract? How do you get insurance? How do you get bonds, bondings and all those stuff? We basically provide you with that venue and provide you that collaboration between you and those already in the business about how do you start a business, right? So that small business program for this year is going to start in September 10th, bless you. And then of course the application is going to go on until August 30th. So if you're not registered and you want to take advantage of taking that class, by all means, please sign up. At the same time, in June, in about a month or so, we're going to have our annual, so-called annual design and construction program, right? This is when we basically, the city showcase not only DPW, but Department of General Services, Department of Transportation, Recreation and Parks Department, basically talk about all the capital program we do in the city. So you get to look not only on what is going on today, but 6 years into our capital program, because our capital program is a 6-year forecast. So you as a firm get to select what contract you like to bid on, right? The key is for you to be successful is you got to bid on the size of the contract that fits your firm and bid on the contract that you are experts in it, right? So that's how you can, over time, become more and more successful. But I just want to say this is a great event, and I hope all of you enjoyed the venue that we have provided you with. This is really is about building that working relationship. And at this time, I'd like to bring up our mayor, Mayor Young, for a few words.
Good evening. Can you hear me? Yes. Hi, good evening. I'm not good at these script stuff. You don't want me to say what I really want to say. I would like to thank Director Rudy Child, Dina Joyce, and Michael Argens for their work to help with the growth of minority and women businesses. I understand that this is the second year that Boards and Commission has sponsored this program. This important initiative cannot be understated. The growth and development of our minority and women contractors is critically important in Baltimore City. They create jobs that contribute to our economy. Our MBE, WE programs give the city an opportunity to participate in that growth and job creation. I do not take goal settings on each of these contracts lightly. Anybody that know me know on the Board of Estimates, I make sure that WBE and MBE goals are met. When they say 15 to 20, I say they can do higher than that. So you got somebody here that really believe in that. You will continue to see my commitment to this at the Board of Estimates, where our spending decisions are made. This is why it is important to me as ex-officio mayor to strengthen the relationship between prime contractors, minority and women-owned contractors. Our goal is to foster a relationship that will aid in not only working on city contracts, but also opportunities outside of the city and beyond city contracts. We know that the goals set are not the ceiling, I said that earlier, but a baseline that we can build from. Programs like this one today will help each of you to make connections that will lead to profitability and job creation for our citizens. I look forward to our continued work together. I had went through some of my mail because I was cleaning up my office. I wasn't shredding anything, but I was cleaning up my office. No, I'm saying people think that we're shredding stuff now. Really, they do. They think we're shredding stuff. And I came across a bill that I introduced along with Councilwoman Helen Holton. I've been on the forefront of pushing minority and women-owned businesses. And I took it and showed it to my staff. I said, look at this. This is from like 10 years ago. That's how long it's been. So I just wanted you all to know that I'm committed to women and minority-owned small businesses to get not only a piece of the pie, but some of the pie, almost the whole pie if you can. Because we want you to grow to be primes, then go to be generals, so that you can come off that minority certification list and new firms can come on. So I'm glad that all of you are here today. I think I shook just about everybody's hand but this gentleman, and I didn't see Wayne. Did I miss anybody other than those two? Yeah. Because I didn't see Wayne. Who else I missed? I went around and shook every hand in this room. So if I miss you, please, when I finish, come up so I can shake your hand too. Because I'm a people person. I believe in touching and making people feel good. When I say touching, I mean shaking hands. But I just can't thank Director Child enough. I can't thank all of our partners here enough for your commitment to making sure that our minority businesses grow and that our citizens of Baltimore City are given these jobs. As I ride up through the city, sometimes I don't like what I see, guys. I just want to be perfectly honest with you. I see our young men hanging on the corners when we see other people who are not a part of our community getting these jobs. So as much as you can to help employ these young men in Baltimore City, give them a chance. If you have apprenticeship programs, make sure you get them in those programs so we can help reduce the crime in the city. Because I'm going to tell you something. They want to work. They want an opportunity to work. But some of them have records that preclude them from working. So if you can get by the stigma of a criminal background, because some of these guys, their criminal backgrounds are like 15, 20 years ago. We have to give them a chance because that recidivism of going back and forth into the prison system, murders on the corners, shootings where our kids can't run and play and have a good time. You guys could be a part of the crime fighting plan in the city of Baltimore. So I'm looking forward to working with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. So at this time, I'd like to bring up Paul Taylor from our minority and women-owned business enterprise.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Great. Doing great. So this is a great event. As our Director Child said, this has grown. The room is not as stuffy. I saw Pierre back there opening the door so that it wouldn't be as stuffy. But this event has grown because it's important. It's critically important for us minority and small business community to understand that there are opportunities in Baltimore. Everywhere you drive in Baltimore these days, you see trucks, you see cranes, you see all of this activity. And for us to make sure that we have resources in here that people can learn where these jobs are, where these opportunities are. If you're not already certified, I want you to meet Ms. Tamara Brown, who's the person who you can make sure you get to her office and become certified in Baltimore City, because we want you to work. And there's a lot of work going on. Just look at our capital program and you'll see there's lots and lots of work going on. So I just want to say a few words, but if you are a small business or you're a business looking for opportunities in Baltimore and just don't know how to navigate the city system, my office, the mayor's office, small and minority business will help you. We have the Small Business Resource Center available to provide some assistance. So if we can be of assistance, please don't hesitate to call us. So thank you all very much.
All right, thank you. So DGS, we have housing, we have Department of Transportation. Everyone is in here to talk to you about opportunities with the city of Baltimore. DPW's Small Business Development Program is, can you clap? Yep, there in the back. There is a 10-week course that will help you to become business ready for small businesses to help bid on the contracts. Michael Oggins is here with the Office of Boards and Commission, and our office is outside. We have applications for pre-qualification. So now we will allow everyone to network and go and market and shake hands. Market your firms, Go to Whiting & Turner, go to EBA, go around and just sell your business to see what you can, shake hands, and see how you can get opportunities with the city of Baltimore. And we will have bells, Michael Oggins, 10 minutes, 10 minutes so that we can try to have everyone can have an opportunity to actually go and speak with the vendors. If there is more time, we will allow more time, but when you hear the sound of the, oh my goodness. Yes, we will, please, so that everyone has an opportunity to sit with the firm. So thank you again for coming out. There is food and refreshments, and please shake hands and network. Thank you.